worst and dumbest as seen on TV products. Oh, obviously this is a gag gift. I'm honestly terrified to try this out. It's not horrible. This is what it looks like from my perspective. This is what they were doing in 1999 to try to look pretty? Yeah, I mean, I see why they went out of business. This is just dumb. All right, guys. Today, I have dug through the deepest, darkest depths of the internet to find what I believe are some of the worst and dumbest as seen on TV products that have ever been produced. First one. This is called the Fat Magnet. This was introduced in 2013, and it originally sold for $9.99. Here it is in all of its glory. The Fat Magnet. This is a product that was advertised to make meals healthier. Basically just make meals healthier by absorbing the fat. You have this device that has a metal plate. You're supposed to put this metal plate in the freezer, and then, I guess, cook something that is fatty. And then you take this and like hover it over whatever it is that you're cooking, and it's supposed to like suck up all the fat and then make your meal so much healthier. Last I checked, fat isn't magnetic, so I have no idea how this is going to work. It's got something inside of it that I don't know what it is. It has a nice little stand at least. And I think that's about it. It says it's perfect for stews, soups, gravies, chili. I'm going to cook some bacon since that's really fatty. And we'll see how much fat it soaks up. We've got the Fat Magnet that's been in the freezer for about 3 hours. We have some appropriately cooked bacon that has plenty of fat, plenty of grease. I have a theory that this isn't really going to do anything, and the heat from this is just going to, like, I don't know, make this not, warm this up in no time. So, I guess we'll see. So we're supposed to... Okay, that did absolutely nothing. Are we supposed to touch it to the grease? Nothing. What? I think I'm starting to see why this company went out of business. So we picked up the slightest little speck of grease. Maybe let's just get it all the way down. I mean, okay. Yeah, sure, it picked up a little bit of the grease, but I don't think it being this device and being metal and being put in the freezer had anything to do with that. I think I could have picked up more grease if I just yeah, look, I picked up probably 10 times more grease. Just by dipping the paper towel into it. I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Clearly, we see why this company went out of business, and this product never took off, because it doesn't do anything. I don't even know what the thought process was behind this. Did they just think that they could make a product that was just a complete scam that did not work even in the slightest, and people would just buy it? So... Fat Magnet, complete scam. The next one. This one was released in 2012, and it sold for between $10 to $15. Arguably, probably, out of everything that we're going to look at, probably the dumbest, I would say. The world's perfect pet. The Perfect Polly. This is a fake parakeet that all it does is sit on this stand and make noise. And that's it. This is literally all it does. I don't know why it keeps going. There we go. It's supposed to be motion activated, but there's no motion, so why is it... Hello? Oh, okay. Maybe it just runs for a long time. Yeah, okay. But yeah, that's it. The Perfect Polly. It's... I don't understand. I mean, I kind of get it maybe as like a gimmick or something, but like the whole like idea here is that you can have you can basically have a parakeet without like any of the mess or like any of the responsibility of an actual bird. Anybody who's had birds know that they just like make noises and they're like pretty annoying most of the time. So you can just turn it off. I was watching the commercial, and it was so weird because they focused, whenever they were like doing a highlight of this product, one of the things they focused on was the fact that the tail moves, which is like, yeah, it moves, but it's so minute. The fact that they focus so much on the tail moving, if you have a product that's so good and like this is the highlight of your product, maybe your product's not that good. And probably also why they don't sell these anymore, and the company that makes them probably went out of business. Telebrands, I think is the company. I'm sure they are long out of business. That is the perfect poly. If I had to give this thing a rating, I would say probably 1 out of 10. I think it's just a waste of money. This one, I'm not even gonna lie. I am absolutely terrified to try this one out. This one was released in 1999 at the price of $300, which if you're curious, $300 in 1999 is now equal to $562 in 2024. It is the Rejuvenique Facial Toning Mask. This is... How terrifying does that look? It looks like a Jason mask or something. This is supposed to be... It's a facial toning mask. And the whole purpose of this was supposed to be a mask with a bunch of electrodes that shock your face and tone it up. So I guess, like, to prevent you from getting wrinkles or something, they thought that you could just, like, tone up the muscles in your face or something somehow. I'm honestly terrified to try this out. And I found this on eBay, and I don't think this thing's ever been used. Okay. It's got a weird smell to it. It smells like a nursing home or something. We have a bottle of enriched toning gel. This been... Okay, so this mask has been used. This bottle's been opened. So somebody's been toning their face with this. No, or maybe not. We have... Is this a 9-volt battery from 1999? No. Somebody put a new battery in. This battery is from 2012. What's this? No way! What? It comes with a VHS tape. I didn't even know that. Oh, it says right there. 1999. Salton Incorporated. I didn't even look at this before this video. I had no idea that it comes with a VHS tape. I don't even know anybody that has a VHS player. I'm gonna have to see if I can find somebody with a VHS player so I can watch this and see what it says. That's great. That was the last thing I expected, was a VHS tape. I haven't seen one of these in years. What looks like a phone cord, or maybe an Ethernet. Product registration. Should I register my product? I brought my own battery. I'll leave that battery in the plastic. This thing feels like such a torture device. Let's see. Will it turn on? I guess this... I don't like that. I'm gonna try it without the gel, just because I don't want to spread gel all over my face. Man. I feel like you could put an eye out with this thing. Ow. Oh. This is what they were doing in 1999 to try to look pretty? Something I didn't expect is that all these things are like spring-loaded so they can fit to your face. I feel like these two right here, I feel like you could genuinely put an eye out if you're not careful. Ah. Ow! Pinched my eyebrow. Can you imagine walking into your house and seeing somebody wearing this and they're like, yeah, I'm toning my face. Kind of hurts. I guess pain is beauty, huh? Or beauty is pain? Let's go. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't feel like that's tuning. I don't feel like that's doing anything to my face. It feels like it's vibrating my skin. I'm so terrified right now. That was stressful. I'm gonna try it with this because I could feel it, but not like. I feel like it's supposed to be a little bit stronger. So let's put a little bit of this on each thing. I'm only gonna do it on the top ones because the rest of them are pretty much where my beard's at. I also feel like this is something that like you would wear, you'd put on somebody if you're trying to get answers out of them. Like if they got like a secret code or something you want. All right, on. Okay, now I feel like it's inducing a headache or something. All right, that's all the way up. I'm terrified it's gonna like jolt me. Okay, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Not at all. If you guys remember the video that I did where I had like that neck thing that like shocked you, and it hurt, I expected it to be like that, which it kind of was. Like maybe it felt like 5% of that a little bit, but then it also felt like something was happening like deep inside my brain or something. Like it didn't just feel like my skin. It felt like deep inside my brain. It's actually crazy. It was like whenever it started, I felt like I could feel it like forcing me to have a headache almost, but like deep in my brain, not just like on my skin. It's like the weirdest feeling that I've ever felt. So I don't know if this is like defective. This is how it's supposed to do. Is it supposed to just like give you a headache, or like what exactly is supposed to happen? But I can tell you, it's not going to tone anything. That's for sure. And then on top of that, you're going to look like you're like getting ready to murder somebody if you're like walking around your house wearing this thing. And then on top of all that, all these little pins and all that stuff pressing into your face, it hurts. Like this is not comfortable at all. This is insane. I see why they were like why they went out of business and probably nobody bought them. And on top of being extremely expensive, but jeez, if I had to rate this thing, I would give this like I don't even know, like maybe a 2, just because it could double as like a Halloween mask or something. Our next offering came out in 2012, and it was sold for $10. It is the Gojo hands-free phone holding device. Hands-free adjustable headset. Holds your phone absolutely hands-free. I guess 2012 was before like Bluetooth earpieces and stuff. Oh, I just realized it says it works on all phones. So you could do it like, apparently like with a house phone too. I should have got like an old house phone for this video. Come on, let me in. Oh, I just realized we got 2 Gojos. I guess maybe if you got 2 phones. All right, look at that. We got suction cups. Now I have a period correct phone to test this out on. The infamous Motorola Razr, one of the best phones ever. Probably one of my most favorite phones I ever had. I don't know what you do with this thing when you're not using it. You just like keep it around your neck or something, or put it in a backpack or something, and then whenever you get a call, you just, oh, hold on, let me get my Gojo, pull my phone out. Jesus, thing's slippery. Oh, hello, Bob. And then you just like, hold on, Bob. I guess this is what you're supposed to do. And just hold your phone in place. As long as you don't really move around. The suction cup really doesn't have anything to grab a hold of. Oh, there we go. But it like swivels. So it just always hangs straight down. How's that gonna work? Oh, there we go. That's not... it's not horrible. I feel like one of those truckers that wears those headsets all the time. This is really dumb. I see, maybe if you kind of like lean your head to the side, so you can be hands-free, but you just gotta walk like this all the time while you talk on the phone, and then you can, do whatever, make dinner or whatever, and just keep your net cranked all the time. Or maybe you got to use. Maybe they sent you two. Oh, I just broke it. What a weak product. Fit and finish, 0 out of 10. Junk. Yeah, this sucks. I mean, how are you gonna do this? And especially with like a house phone. You know how big and heavy those things used to be? There's no chance this thing would hold it. It would just fall right off. Maybe a 2 out of 10, just because it sort of kind of works a little bit. But overall, I feel like it's just so stupid. But it does sort of work. This next one came to the market in 2010 at an outrageous price of $30 for what it is. I know $30 isn't crazy, but for what this is, $30 is crazy. This is the original TV hat. This is supposed to be a hat that holds your cell phone so that you can, I guess, watch videos on your cell phone. Boggles my mind about this is that this was 2010. Cell phones couldn't even really do anything in 2010. Maybe pull up a YouTube video sometimes, like if you were connected to Wi-Fi, if you had decent internet, because even internet for the most part sucked in 2010, at least from what I remember. I'm kind of confused. I mean, I see why they went out of business, because who's buying this in 2010? If this came out in like maybe 2020, maybe it would have had a better shot, but no. This is 2010. And they're also advertising this to be like, this guy looks like he's driving. So, I mean, hopefully, like, not while you're driving. Oh, it says it works with portable media players, smartphones, Microsoft Zune. That's how old this was. The Zune's been dead for, like, years. iPhone, iPod Nano. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the iPod Nano just music? Like, you could, there wasn't a screen on it, I don't think. Very odd. I didn't realize this. It comes with a magnifying lens. Come on. For best fit, flatten cap bill. So I guess the magnifying glass goes in here. Oh, it does. It snaps in, and you can slide it forward and back. Oh, see? New phones are too big for this. You can't even... Oh, I can just barely... This is so dumb. Oh, boy. Let me tell you. Oh, this is the future right here. Feels like I got like a 10-pound weight just like weighing on my head. Let's see if I can get my phone unlocked here. I kind of get it. It's kind of like a little movie theater almost. This is so stupid. The weight of the phone being out on the bill of the hat just makes like the back of your head like hurt because of all the weight like holding it down. Let me show you guys what it would look like if you were wearing it. All right, so we're putting the hat on you. Here it is. This is what it looks like from my perspective. And then you can move the magnifying glass up close or far away. Horrible, horrible viewing experience. Like, just trash. There's just no way. The only way I could see this thing being, like, it almost kind of makes me nauseous having the screen like this close, honestly. Something about the like distortion of the magnifying glass almost makes me feel a little bit nauseous. So I can't even imagine how horrible it would be if you tried to like be like one of these guys or like this guy, if you tried to wear this inside of a car, so like blocking out your vision and try to watch a screen through the magnifying glass while moving in a car. I would throw up in 2 seconds. There's no way. Yeah, I mean, I see why they went out of business. This is just dumb. I mean, it's 2010, so it makes sense that my phone from 2024 doesn't fit. I'm gonna give this a 1.3 out of 10, purely because there was just a little bit of creativity. Other than that, dumb. All right, next product. This one was released in 2009. It was actually on the first season of Shark Tank, and it was $24.95. Let's say you're out for a round of golf, right? Mother Nature calls. You gotta pee. So, rather than just like, going off in the bushes like the rest of us and like every other golfer on the face of the planet, you buy yourself the Euro Club. The idea behind this thing is that you see how thick the handle is. Instead of just like going to pee in the bushes or the woods or whatever, you are supposed to keep this in your bag. Then it has a reservoir on it so that you can then go to the bushes anyway, and I guess like maybe pretend like you're getting ready to hit, but then just like pee into the club. And then now you can cap this off, and then for the rest of your round of golf, you can carry around a golf club full of warm pee. I don't know who that appeals to, but it's not me. I just don't get it. Because you are gonna, if you're gonna use this, you're gonna like walk away from like your group anyway, to go to like the bushes or behind a tree or whatever to use this thing anyway. So while you're there, you might as well just go ahead and pee on the tree or pee in the bushes. I don't know. Stand in the middle of the fairway with this thing and try to pretend like you're getting ready to hit. Like, just get out there with like a group of guys behind you waiting on you to go, and you're out there just, oh, hold on, I just have to unzip my pants and take the cap off my golf club before I hit my ball so I can stand like this for like a minute. I don't know. The whole thing is just weird. I don't know who in their right mind would want to, instead of just peeing in the bushes. And also, most golf courses have like bathrooms or at least porta potties or something. Or like me, whenever I go golfing, I just pee in the trees or the bushes. Who cares? We're all doing it. And then on top of that, what if this thing's like, what if you accidentally don't get this lid all the way tight? Or what if you just like, maybe you get it tight and it kind of just like jostles loose in your golf bag? This thing sits upside down. So if that happens, you're gonna leak warm pee all inside your golf bag. And then every single time you pull a club out of here, all your grips are gonna be covered in pee. Doesn't that just sound awesome? Doesn't that sound like just the perfect touch to your round of golf? Warm pee grips. This thing is dumb. I'd give it like not even a 1. I'd give it like a 0.3 out of 10. It's trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist in the first place. And then on top of that, it's going to cause more problems that it also can't solve. And our last item, the Potty Putter. This one came to the market in 2009, and it was $20. I think $20 is a little bit steep for something like this, but the whole point of this is to, I guess, while you're in the bathroom and you're sitting down, you can practice your putting. Okay, we got 2 golf balls. What's that? We got a flag. We got our putter. And now I guess, like, I don't know, maybe after you had one too many burritos from Taco Bell, instead of sitting on your phone scrolling through TikTok, rotting your brain away, you can sit here and practice your putts. Oh, look at that. I'm getting better already. Let's see if I can go 2 for 2. Oh, see, I need practice. Oh, obviously this is a gag gift, but this, I think, is actually, like, semi-cool. Like, at least you could have a little bit of fun with it or something. And it does work. Like, 3 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed going down memory lane with me. Back to, like, the mid-2000s. Whenever the As Seen on TV ads were just rampant all over the place. And you could apparently just invent anything and make money. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.